Hello everyone, I am Shinde YP, Department of Botany. In the last lecture, we have started chapter 2nd, then we have seen the classification definition, then the three types of classification system. First one was artificial system, second one was natural system, and today we will start with the third system, that is phylogenetic system. This system was proposed by Adolf Engler and Karl Prantl, one of the earliest phylogenetic system of classification of the entire plant kingdom, was jointly proposed by two German botanists, that is Adolf Engler and Karl Prantl. They published their classification in a monumental work, that is Die Natur Lichen Phalanx Familien, in 23 volumes. In this system of classification, the plant kingdom was divided into 13 divisions. The first division was Thallophytes, 12th division is Embryophyta, Bryophyta and Pteridophyta, and the 13th division is Embryophyta Siphanogama, plants with embryos and pollen tubes, which includes seed plants. So the outline of phylogenetic system, that is Engler's and Prantl's system. Division Siphanogama means seed plants. So this was subdivided into two divisions, that is gymnospermy and angiospermy. The angiospermy was divided into two classes, that is monocotyledony, and second class is dicotyledony. The dicotyledony was again divided into apetally, that is corolla, polypetalous, perianth single or double, and third includes 33 orders and 201 families. Second one sympetally, corolla gamopetalous, perianth in two whorls, includes 11 orders and 57 families. The merits of phylogenetic system. Plant groups are arranged mostly according to evolutionary affinities. The system deals with all groups of plant kingdom, that is bacteria, algae, fungi, bryophyta, pteridophyta, gymnosperms and angiosperms. The system provides modern taxonomic keys for the identification of each group of the plants. Gymnosperms treated as a separate group. Its position before angiosperm is very accurate and is in perfect accordance to the modern concept of evolution. The position of Asteraceae as the last family of dicot is very logical and accurate because it is the highest evolved family of dicot. The position of Orchidaceae at the end of monocot is also very accurate as it's the most evolved family of monocots. Anatomical data were taken into consideration in this system of classification for the first time. Demerits of this system. Monocots consider primitive to dicots, which is not correct according to modern evolutionary evidences. The concept of primitive flower is against the modern concept of evolution. Combining a petalous family with polypetalous to form Archicalamidae is not desirable and it has resulted in the formation of a very large group, 33 orders and 206 families. This system is not of much practical utility. This is all about the merits and demerits of phylogenetic system of classification. Thank you.